Good morning to all. I, Professor Maheshwar Mishra, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, RITE Bhubaneswar, wants to explain Euclidean's algorithm in cryptography and network security in 7th semester BPOT. So today I want to explain how to find out GCD greatest common divisor using Euclidean's algorithm. Now I have to focus on through Euclidean's algorithm. It is based on two facts. One is fact 1, GCD of a comma 0 equal to a. Then second fact is GCD of a comma b equal to GCD of greatest common divisor of b comma r. So here a and b are known to all, but r is unknown. So here r is the remainder. That means we have to find out, divide a and b, and we will get the remainder. See this algorithm. That means we are here. We have to focus on one algorithm using the while loop in computer science. So how the while loop will be used and to get the result of GCD, greatest common divisor of two numbers, using Euclidean's algorithm. So now I have to focus on step by step process. So in the first step, what happened? The value of A will be assigned to R1. The value of B will be assigned to R2. So this is the case of initialization. Then we have to go for while loop. So through while loop, we have a condition R2 always greater than 0. So whenever R2 will not be greater than 0, in that case loop will be executed, not executed. So in that case, what happened? See the second step, first statement, we have to find out the value of Q quotient. So how to find out? We have to divide R1 by R2. So if you divide R1 by R2, you will get Q quotient, because R1 and R2 already known to you. So in the second statement, what happened inside the while loop? We have to find out the value of R. So to find out the value of R, we have to find out the value of Q. In the first step, I have already have the value of Q. For that reason, I can find out in this way, R1 minus Q into R2. So in the second step, in the second statement, R1 is known, Q is known, R2 is known. For that reason, we will get the value of R. R means remainder. So why should I go for R? Because see this in the fact 2, GCD of A comma B equal to GCD of B comma R. R means your remainder. That's why we are focusing in this way. That means in the second step, the value of B will go to A. The value of R will go to B. That means A and B will be vanished. So you will write B and R. That means, in other words, we can say that if you compare A equal to R1, B equal to R2, so in that case, B here R2, then R equal to remainder. So in this way, you will solve the looping and you will get the GCD, greatest common divisor, A comma B equal to R1. The question may arise where it can be applied. Give me some examples so that we can solve some two examples to get GCD, greatest common divisor of two numbers using Euclidean's algorithm, using such type of algorithm. That means here we have to focus on two facts, GCD of A comma 0 equal to A and GCD of A comma B equal to GCD of B comma R. So we will discuss through example. See this. GCD of greatest common divisor of 36 comma 10. So example 36. Here we can say that 36 equal to A and 10 equal to B. So in the algorithm point of view, here see this. R1, the R2 value equal to 10. The R1 value equal to 36. So I want to solve GCD, greatest common divisor, using the algorithm way. Which algorithm? The algorithm is Euclidean's algorithm. So how to solve? That means we have to focus on fact 1 and fact 2. We have to focus on the algorithm. Through this way, we can solve GCD. How to find out GCD, greatest common divisor of 36 comma 10. So before that, we have to focus on how to do this. GCD of, how to write this? See this in the fact 2. What happened? GCD A comma B equal to GCD B comma R. So here A equal to 36 and B equal to 10. So I can write 10 comma remainder R. Here R. So R is not known. That's why I have to find out the R. R means remainder. So between two numbers, how to find out? 36 will be divided by 10. Then remainder equal to 6. So I can write here remainder equal to 6. So it satisfies this fact too. So in the algorithm point of view, for example, see this same concept here. R1 will be divided by R2. That means your 36 will be divided by 10. Then your quotient equal to, see this 3. Then we have to R1 minus Q into R2. Then you will find the R 6. So in this way we go through this step. That means R2 value will be given to R1 and R value will be given to R2. Same concepts here. Then we have to go for next step. So do you think this is the right? Yes. For example, here R1 equal to 10, R2 equal to 6. So this satisfy this? Yes. R2 always greater than 0. Yes. 6 always greater than 0. So next condition. Go to next. Look. See this. Then we will get the answer GCD. So this is the R1. Same concept. You can apply here. This is, for example, this is what? This is 10. This is 6. So how do this? Equal to GCD of B. B means 6. I can write here 6, comma. Then we have to find out the value of R by using this. So how to do this? 10 divided by 6. So answer is what? Remainder equal to 4. So here I can write 6, comma 4. That will also satisfy. See this? For example, here R1 equal to 6, R2 equal to 4. So you can say that yes, R2 always greater than 0. That's why second. The statement inside this loop will execute it. That means here we can write GCD. Yes. So we can execute it. So we can write, see this. For example, if I write here 6, comma 4, then what is the answer? So GCD is, second step is GCD B, comma R. So B means what? 4. So I can write 4. So how to find out R? So we have to go for this way. 6 will be divided by 4. So answer is 2. So here I can write the remainder 2. So we can do this. So for example, this is R1 equal to 4, R2 equal to 2. Just go through condition. Now R2 always greater than 0. R2 value equal to 2 always greater than 0. The total. The statement will be executed. So I can write here GCD. What? See this logic. Here I can write 4. See this 4, comma 2. So answer will be, see this B value. First of all, we have to write the B value. Then remainder R. So 2, comma what? See this 4 will be divided by 2. So answer is 0. So I can write here remainder 0. This is the logic. Then next question will be whether this is R1, this is R2. Whether R2 greater than 0. See this R2 value equal to 0. So do you think 0 is greater than 0? No. That means loop will not execute. That means the inside the statement will not be executed. That's why we can go for the fact 1. GCD A, 0. That means here we can write 2, 0 equal to how much? 2. So in this way we can find out the answer is GCD 2, 0 equal to 2. This satisfies this condition A. Now the value of A is 2. That is known as greatest common divisor using Euclidean algorithm. Thank you.